Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. I think I've already recorded a video today, but it's all kind of blurred together. I just keep playing this game. Did I play a run today? I think I did. I think you're gonna hear this on Sunday. Well, anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Let's run it up. I've been doing random. I should probably switch to the wheel or something soon, but also, whatever. Who cares, basically. I don't. Heart of the Pact? Oh no! Awoken Stygian? Oh no! Uh-oh. Have I played Awoken Stygian? I have, but I mean, I'm not gonna reset. I was just curious to see. And I'm saying, I just always fight Dominion. I swear. Alright, what Archon is it? This is the Siphon one. Okay, I am actually interested in trying out Explosive Sentient to see if it's even remotely clickable. Rejuvenate, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. We'll see. I'm interested in giving her a chance. And then Jack Strips sounds nice for the early game. I think most likely you should just pick spikes there. I think it's very reasonable that this is not enough. However, if it's like, what, if it's 30, 60, 90, then all you have to do is proc Rejuvenate 6 times to kill 1 heavy. That's kind of good. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's kind of good as fuck. Huh. When you put it like that, I mean... Sheesh, man. That's gotta be OP. Surely. Surely this is good. Crazy how this interacts, too, with the fucking... The Titan Skin 1, so these guys just live at 1. I suppose we'll see. But, like, how does this win Relentless? It doesn't, in short. And in long, I have to put on some regen, and right now we're kind of doomed. Don't worry, we do 55. You gotta go for the double foregone power. Alright, you know, we'll be alright because foregone power will carry me here. But, without... So I need a Relentless plan. There's not much else to say. I need a plan to get me through Relentless. I get it now. Unfortunately, I don't think this clan combo has great plans for Relentless. Razor Sharp Edge is damage, and then you just have your Sentient act as a frontliner for you? I guess that's fine. And Crystallis is okay. Maybe, no, probably not Offering Token. I don't think it's ever Cuddle Hex either. Okay, let's do a little bit of light planning here. We've got Steel Shop with a Stygian banner, and then Steel Shop with a Stygian banner. And we've got Magic Shop, Trinket Shop, Steel Shop, Arms Shop. Is it always Magic Trinket, Magic Trinket, Magic Trinket? No, that's Magic Arms. It's just coincidence. Okay, well, I think that right now I'm going to die to the next boss, so I need to go to the Steel Shop, is how this one has to be called. Endless and Large Stone. Silliphite is okay. Also, Armor Shark does not bring anything to the table. So we can pick this, and then we can try to maybe do something with spell weakness. I don't know. Large Stone, you have 20 HP. I don't think you need that. I think you just need attack. So give me a roll. Multi-strike plus 14. It'd be nice to play multi-strike quick. Multi-strike dualism for spell weakness 4 on strike would also be kind of cute, but probably bad. So we'll play multi-strike. I think I can go without the plus 14 since I have the one Razor Sharp Edge. Oh, but if this is the Spikes boss, I kind of just get crunched, right? How strange, how interesting. What am I going to do about that? Probably what I will do about that is put up Foregone Powers and just blow them up with my mind. And by my mind, I mean Helical Crystallis. So I don't think it's so bad. I don't think I need to jam this 14. I'm going to make a call here that I need this run is weak and I need to be stronger, basically, is what the call is. Free trial is nice. But this run is really, really weak right now, and I need to figure out what I will do to make it even remotely playable for myself. We are okay through the mid game here at least. I should play this out. Yeah. We're okay here, but I think we'll die at Archon right now. On current trajectory, I do not believe we pass Archon. So, what are we gonna do about that? I don't have a clue. I have no idea. We might not even pass this guy, honestly, with this draw. A little bit curious. I think with 3 floors of units, we should be okay. I also can draw that Crystallis, which is instant win. Yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, we're doomed. This feels not good. I'll go another Razor Sharp because I need damage. I need another damage spell, which is Crystallis. I can pull a quick dagger from the Arms Merchant with reasonable certainty. I could grab Overgrowth Carapace as well, which would be good. Basically, I think I need to pick up something to make the Scylla fight a little stronger, and the Steel Shop isn't gonna be it. Or rather, the Steel Shop I'm looking for just quick, and if I have to settle for 14, I'll feel bad. This could be Endless Shark though too, or it could be Siren of the Sea, but I don't know if that's all that good. I think you go to the right here, because you also get to pull your HP back up to full. Bloodthirsty Blade Inferno Room. These are good. Can I buy this deployable? Not quite, but I don't think you can do it. The Savage Heart upgrade, if you ever get it, is cool. It's really cool with dualism, but unfortunately, I do not have any hope of this being good here. And it's not worth the curse. Titan Skin 5. Nah. I'll just leave it. Now, one thing I didn't think about is that Bloodthirsty Blade actually has horrible anti-synergy here. I did not consider it, but this is like very not good. Yeah, I guess it was a waste of 40 gold. And you know what? Ultimately, I'm gonna sit here and I was about to start going like, oh, what a fool I am, etc., etc. I shouldn't be kicking myself over 40 gold, man. It's not that big of a deal. It's okay. It's like I could have rolled there for what? Nothing. I don't have any money to roll. So it's deployable Inferno Room always, and I just am down 1 card. That's fine. I can live with it. I need to stop myself from the mental down spiral. So as long as Archon never goes bottom floor, I should do pretty well in terms of value, and he will never go bottom floor also. But I'll do pretty well in terms of value from the Siphon. He shouldn't get much. And so we'll just stack up like this. Spear Steward up here, and we go Foregone Power. I didn't need to play that Energy Siphon, and I could have instead waited to see if I could get a slightly better turn off. I should be not afraid here. No, I should be more afraid of dying to Archon than I am afraid of taking 1 Pyre damage, because I think I'm dying to Archon here a lot of the time. I think a very common end to this run is death to this boss. So we need to stack up our spell weakness to win it, is my belief. And I think now I should be fine. 22 Frostbite and a reasonable looking spot. Here, hit me with a Bloodthirsty Blade. It's 2 kills, it's not bad. Let's go up here and heal so I don't take the kills from myself. That's +2. Is it good? Probably not. Actually, that was probably a big mistake. Oh well. +2 attack is worth. Trust. I may as well take another +2, right? Just give me... Well, I don't need to heal then. Or more accurately, I cannot heal then. For +1. I have 2 turns of drawing to find my missing card here. I am unafraid. It's actually impossible to bottom deck both Crystallis, so don't even sweat it. It couldn't have happened. Okay, so what's the plan? Channel song? No, definitely not. 2020 is nowhere near good enough. Sorry, quick drink break. Harness the Titan, I think, is a no, and Cycle of Life. Here's the thing. I think you need to pick something here, but I'm gonna operate on the assumption that this Inferno room will carry me for long enough that I can find a game plan. I think it is hard to say if Steel Singer is good enough here. Rejuvenate permascaling. It forces me to this steel shop. But I have Restore, and I really don't have much else to go off of right now. But if I pick the Steel Singer, he clashes with the Sentient, and I think that that is too bad. Like, I don't think you can do that. I'm gonna skip here because the Shark is overwritten by Inferno Room, and I think I want to try to play a second floor, but I guess it's kind of hard. I could play Cold Kalia. Yeah, I'm gonna pick her. Energy draw space. What am I doing here? I don't know, man. I'm super lost. I have Inferno Room deployable. This is 3. You're gonna be 4. And I'm at 4, so I'm chilling. Is it card draw? I think it's card draw here. Look, this run is on a crash course to die right in Fight 7. I can't really conceive of anything else happening here. I have no real hope. Intrinsic holdover. Rejuvenate 60? I'm gonna fight it out with Rejuvenating Sentient. This is her time. Overgrowth Carapace. Smidgestone Carapace Siliphyte might be enough, but it's 3 turns to do what Glass Cannon does. If I pick Glass Cannon, I have to find an answer to Dominion or my run is over. But my run is already over, so we may as well load up. I can exactly play Intrinsic Holdover for Razor Sharp Edge is plus 10 per round. But I really feel like the actual plan here is just going to be to play through sweet multi-strike spell weakness to kill heavies. It's hard to pay 1 energy per turn for this, so maybe what I should play instead then is Holdover Restore. No, I think it, well, how much is this? It's 35 times 3 times 2, 180 plus the damage. It's like it's 30, 35 times 6, it's 180 plus there, it's 210. But you're gonna have the damage from the Inferno Room doing 50, you're gonna have the damage from the Sweep and the Rejuvenate. But it's hard, I think it's right. I think you're supposed to play Intrinsic Holdover Crystallis here. Now here's the $1 billion question. How do we kill later bosses? No idea. It almost feels like it has to come from, like, regen, right? But how do I get regen in this run? No idea. Probably play the units out, but it's whatever. I'm never gonna play this Bloodthirsty Blade, and that's okay. It was a mistake and I have admitted it. It's just worse than Glass Cannon, guaranteed. Hey, I didn't take a damage. Nice. Maybe I am underestimating how much value I get out of the Sentient here. That might be true. Maybe the Sentient really actually holds this down for me. I don't know. It might just be that we have barely enough combined with everything put together. But I think it's gonna be pretty hard to swing. I don't know. Frostbite for you. I don't know. I think that I'm just gonna sit here and go, I don't know, for a really long time. Also order. Amazing. What a play. Now I'm gonna sit here and just go, I don't know, over and over again. So I don't have anything else to say to you, truly. I have no clue what I'm about to do with the rest of this run. I have no idea where this one goes from here. Regen. Spreading spores. Whoa. There you go. There's something. Seeds is 8. Frostbite, it's probably not worth it. And I don't want to take a calcified ember. Maybe I should take the permafrost. I don't know. I should go left. But I need to go to this magic shop. Well, the duplicates are tough. I should go left anyway. Dualism, Titanite. -3 deployment number for +3 or +1 energy per turn. How bad is it? Pardon me, my fault. So, does this take away... I don't know how this works. The hell, I have the hiccups. What's going on here? Do I have 4 ember in deployment, or do I have 1? I think I should have 1. Because it's going to effectively subtract 2. So actually, I'll have 2 ember in deployment. Which is enough to play Inferno Room, but not enough to play Siliphyte. I think this thing, I might just take it. I'm going to try it out. I'm not sure if this is good or not. I'm going to give it a shot. Dualism for spell weakness 2 per strike. This is a way to clean up every heavy. I will kill them now if I play Dualism on Siliphyte. And then it's just the bosses I have to figure out. How do I survive Corruption Seraph? How do I survive Corruption Seraph? How do I survive Corruption Seraph? And how do I survive Corruption Seraph? Mostly is what I need to figure out. But I'll figure it out, I hope. Keep our eyes peeled. And I'm gonna grab another Spreading Spores, because that's gotta be my relentless plan, right? Spreading Spores, spamming. Okay. If this thing just like minus... Yeah, it's -2, okay. If it just puts you at -1, though, it would be mega OP. So, it's fine. I do want this money. So I'll have 2 energy here. 1, 2, correct. So that's Inferno Room, that's Sentient. And we just hope I draw to Siliphyte quick enough. If not, what can you do? I think I shouldn't be too bad here. Yeah, okay, fortunate. But even if it didn't work out, I would just Glimmer into Crystallis here, right? So it wasn't so scary. That guy was dead anyway. And this is it's a good boss. This is a super interesting run. I think a lot of people tell me that their runs are like this, and I do think that this happens a decent amount in Monster Train, where you're just cruising along and everything's great and you get to fight 7 and you hit the wall. This run looks really strong right now, but you have to remember that you are going to get crushed soon. You don't have a lot of time before this run comes apart. In fact, I might even die in this boss, because my Sentient is a little weak. My regen is a late scaling setup here. Cocalia top floor. And Koto is a little scary, maybe. We'll see. Spreading Spores puts us at 4 regen. Wow. Incredible. I think I should win by just having spell weakness here as my plan, though. To be safe, I should probably regen more. I'm not gonna count or anything. I'll just take the 1. Let's see. Am I okay? 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah. With dualism, you just get here and you go goodbye. Without dualism, I would have actually died here. Okay, you gotta pick Restoring Retreat here. It's a way to stop Seraph, and here's a much better way. Unnamed Tome. Okay, another, like everything, I say I have to a lot, but a lot of these actions are very forced, I feel. I have to come over here and look at the magic shop. I have to remove 2 cards, and those 2 cards are going to be non-spell useless things. And I really would like to find double stack for Spreading Spores now. Holdover double stack Spreading Spores maybe gets us there. Although holdover intrinsic restoring, no, because I just need to draw Unnamed Tome. So intrinsic goes on Unnamed Tome. Actually, this -1 can go on Crystallis as well as a +10 Glimmer for whatever it's worth. Double stack, I accept. Here's a Relentless Idea now locked in. And the rest of this is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out a few more cards. Shield Steward. Armor Shark. Oh, I should probably keep him, actually. I might need him. I'll play out the Shield Stewards. And we'll stop there. Okay. We got a good bit stronger here, and I will say that is nice. But it's a little scary because I don't have a good way to keep the Sentient full health. Unleash the Wildwood would be good. And I think I do still have to pick up energy in this run, unfortunately. Because I can't risk bottom decking Silliphite, I'm pretty sure. I think it's too scary. But this fight's also fairly free. I should try to put a guy on top floor so that Kale always goes up there. But otherwise, it's pretty good. I should try to not let him go bottom floor though, because he will feed into the Blightbound Guardians. Here we start getting our regen rolling. I don't think I care about Razor Sharp Edge here. It would be nice to propagate this run though, I must say. It would be really good. Oh wait, I'm like, oh man, I can't kill this guy. Yeah, I can. Who am I? I'm rejuvenating Sentient. No, my 1 HP. One spell weakness here goes nicely. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I should just silence Kale for sure, then I don't have to worry about the eat problem anymore. Make sure we play Spreading Spores. Everything is kind of fine. I actually think the best thing to do here is Restoring Retreat. But I'm going to win this fight regardless. I think it's basically meaningless what I do because I'm winning by so much anyway. And we'll see if this winning continues, basically. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everything's actually fine. Because that's not bad. I do need more energy, though. I was going to take another draw, but I effectively have +2 draw thanks to Heart of the Pack. So I think I'm actually okay to take energy again so that we can just play everything out nicely. 33 regen? Yeah, I have cards I'm not playing. 33 regen is pretty good. 36, 40, yeah. I don't even need the spell weakness now. So all I have to figure out now is how I'm gonna survive Corruption Seraph, and that is going to rely on drawing the book in time. Unleash is what I'm looking for. I think I called for that card by name. Then Energy puts us at a good timing where we can just play Inferno Room plus a unit top floor. I have no room for deployable, so the Arms Shop is worse, and we're just gonna keep going Magic Shop. Spell Chain, -1, Holy Stone. I guess Meat Shield on the Sentient is kind of cute, right? Heal 10 health, it's a free rejuvenate trigger. I'm assuming she's 90. She's 120, whoa! You only need to rejuvenate 5 times to kill a heavy. Cool. How neat. Okay, I want... definitely a -1. I'm probably on Unleash. You want to try to think about what card you will always play? I'll always play Unleash. Spellchaining the Unnamed Tome is good. I think that's a fine answer to how do I get Seraph silenced for the whole fight. Move, consume, holdover. Holdover Unleash isn't bad. It's a lot of holdover stuff, but I have plenty of card draw. I don't mind just being able to heal the full every turn. And then I think the rest of this is done. Maybe like -2 consume on spreading spores, but I don't know. I think this is our spot. And we'll see if my doomsaying is correct. I think we have actually done enough, because while doomsaying, I've also been trying to solve the run. I think I've done enough to reach here, and this fight is like really free a lot of the time. I'm not afraid of Reanimate 2 here, because we have, this is like the best fight we could fight. Savagery, the Savagery's Assault would have been really hard for us, one where it's all of the guys who hit your Pyre. But yeah, I get like 3 free turns thanks to Inferno Room here, which is very good. And we just go like... I need to keep the Unnamed Tome in hand for Rax so that I can cut down on one of his strikes. This is good, by the way, Gambler's Fallacy time. I'm not possibly losing here. I'm always going to draw the tome on time on Seraph. Or wait, no, I drew it early. Oh, fuck, never mind. This is the opposite of good. This is bad. I drew the tome early. It's over. Ah, shit. Because now I've already top decked it. It's GG. Fuck, man. Oh, well. Now I'm going to bottom deck it in the next fight. Tragic for me. Does Spell Shield? No, Spell Shield doesn't block the Sentience Rejuvenate. It blocks some weird stuff. Also, I dropped my double strike, whatever it's called. Sorry. I didn't mean to. What is it called? Why can't I think of the name? My Crystallis. That's the name of it. Not bad. It's actually fine though, we do enough damage. Like I was saying, there was a chance that this was actually just enough damage mixed throughout the run that I had enough to finish this fight, and I was right. The Sentient, actually 120 is nothing to sneeze at, but also this fight is like ridiculously free for us. Inferno Room just bodies this shit. I don't know how this does against triple heavies. Silence, fool. Do not speak to me again. He's Spell Shield, actually. I'm not super confident. Also, here's a look at how this would have done without Inferno Room being on a good fight. Am I dead here? 704? Eesh. He's 2 Spell Shield. Oh, but he doesn't resolve, right? So I will actually get to kill him. That's good news. What's in here? Okay. I wanted to look at if I could go play Crystallis up here. I cannot. I just have to eat my... what is this? It's... Thank you, Cold Kalia, for saving me 9 damage. This is 27 I take. It would be really nice if I could have saved that, but alas. I bottom deck Spreading Spores, which meant I didn't get to build up enough regen to really crush Rax here, unfortunately. So there goes half my health. This is the Heart of the Pact problem, by the way. I just lost half my health. I am significantly weaker for the rest of the run. The Titans just got a lot harder, and Graft is good. And sapping, having Drain is nice for the Titans, for the guy in the Pyre room. Am I forced to go left and just grab HP here? Is probably the right choice if I want to win. There's nothing really for me in the arms shop, and this is 2 removals as well. Most importantly, it just takes me back to almost full. Multi-strike dualism. You could put it on Colgalia. Fire tap? Probably not. I'm double energy, so probably not. I may as well buy anything that gives any value, though. Because the rest of this is going to removals. Sketches is probably fine, actually, for 130. Let me remove a few cards real quick. Actually, if I go multi-strike dualism... No, but it's a 50-50, unless I play top 4, which is bad, because it's 1 less turn into Seraph. Yeah, okay. Because you could do multi-strike dualism Cold Kalia with Sketches, but you have to play top 4 because I believe Sketches goes top to bottom. So I don't like it very much. Let's just make this deck a little more consistent, and that's going to be Goodbye Bloodthirsty Blade. That's going to be... I think it's going to be get rid of the Foregone Powers now. And then Energy Siphon can go. Just thinking if there's anything else. I think it's just both Energy Siphons. Stacking regen into Relentless is not going to beat this Seraph because he's going to Corruption spam me, and he doubles Corruption every round, right? So we'll have a little bit of time thanks to Unnamed Tome, but not enough. So it's going to come down to Crystallis plus Spell Weakness stacking. Looking for the last card I remove. I think it might be Razor Sharp Edge. Because plus 10 isn't really anything anymore. And then I'll just load up our Shark with a little extra HP so he can hang on. And we'll see. I think that this run is better than I expected. Much better than I expected. But I expected nothing. And also the only reason this thing looks even remotely playable is because of Inferno Room. Don't let that slip from your mind. Oh, good. We don't play Unnamed Tome turn 1. Make sure you're aware of that. You want to wait until Seraph is actually threatening you before you play. Although I do get 10 Frostbite on him immediately. And it's 3 spellcasts for 3 armor. 10 silence, 7 waves. The longer I can silence him into Relentless, though, the better off I am, I think. It kind of matters. So, we silence now. For 10. And then let's make sure we play all of the forced plays first. And... I could have Restoring Retreated him here as well, but I think he would... I wonder if that's actually right. No, I think I'll be okay. I think it's alright. It's interesting to think about. Let's do Unleash. Because I'll lose my regen stacking line in Relentless, of course, is what we're thinking about here. But you're 8 Frostbite per turn for a little bit. And I don't know, I might just win pre-combat here because of the spell weakness stacking as well. That is possible. But I can't Glimmer if I want to try that. Which means I have to take 6 Corruption. Am I okay with 6 Corruption here? It's not that good. What it means is I should, when given the opportunity, I should be spending my Crystallis on him at the top 4. Whenever it's possible. His Meat Shield. Minimizing Corruption here is what matters, actually. I realize now. Because we can't win if I have a bunch of corruption. So like on this turn, I should go put up the damage, though. And we should put up foregone power. Every little bit counts. This is gonna be close. No doubt. Let's see. I mean, we just spam them, right? Nothing else to do on this turn except play all our healing cards and sit. Seems like it. Unfortunately, I do eat my first hit of corruption here. That is 6. Nothing you can do about it. This run would be 10 times better if I could put Titanite on the Sentient, by the way. Imagine that. How nice would that shit be? Crystallis is kind of fake, isn't it? It's not really doing anything for me anymore. Heavies don't make it by me. I should just spam regen. It's for like 400-ish damage, but Relentless is here. We'll have 3 rounds in Relentless before the corruption starts getting doubled. Oh hey, Heavy's made it by me. But this one doesn't matter. How's it look? Does it look at all remotely winnable? No, it looks really bad. 900, yep. It looks about as bad as I expected it to look. It's basically just, like, you can't stack regen into this boss, right? That's what it comes down to. I held off as much as I could for corruption, but... Sorry, quick soda break mid-sentence. I think there's just nothing you can do about this. I have 43 regen. In a more just and fair world, it would be enough. But alas. Let me undo this real quick. I want to throw this frostbite on the top floor. There is a chance that what we can do here is hit a Crystallis off the rip, right? And then maybe, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, it's just it's a fucked up, twisted reality for you, Miss Sentient. There's nothing you can say or do. Yeah. It's 108 corruption off of nothing, man. You can't do shit. Yeah, and it's just all spreading spores. I think that this lineup is just unplayable. Because here's the thing. Into this boss, right? So I believe after this run, you probably never pick Rejuvenating Sentient. Into this boss, you always lose. You can't outstack him in Relentless, right? You can't play a long game plan. Like this, to win this Relentless, you have to be playing some sort of propagate nonsense with regen where you're propagating up into the like thousands, you know? And then maybe. But even then, it's probably not that viable. Maybe if you get up into the like, I don't know, the cap, even then I doubt it. So regen, not very good here. On top of that, you can't play regen stacking into, well maybe you could play it into Savagery, because you have enough HP to live the initial slam from Savagery. As long as you have a way to heal back to full, it could work out. And then into Entropy, you just get silenced. But if you have the other Pyre, or not the other Pyre, if you have Inferno Room, you probably win that fine. So basically, any other Seraph, I think actually, now that I've thought about it, you would win into this, but you can't stack regen into Corruption Seraph. That's what I'm getting. Because he just puts double regen, or double corruption on you. I would like to, if you don't mind, because I think you can actually win this fight. I didn't respect it properly. I would like to make one slight change. One very minor shift, which might give us a, maybe not a win, but a chance. First of all, I'd like to keep Crystallis, of course. I didn't keep it. And that probably helps to keep a Crystallis here. But second of all, on this turn, I can Restoring Retreat, which should give me another turn or two. Does he go middle floor? He should go top floor, I think. Yeah, so it gives me 2 more turns. Which is meaningful, I assume. And if we can keep all of the base corruption off, if we could get out of this fight at 0 corruption going into Relentless, I think we would win as well. But that's obviously not super valid. Okay, so here's where we tome. We gain 2 extra rounds in Relentless for doing it this way. And what I should do here is I should come down here and I should glimmer these guys so they die to jack strips. Now we're getting into the real nitty gritty of it. Now we're sweating a little bit more. We're looking for every single point of corruption stopped that we can stop. Here's your meat shield. Here's your spreading spores. Here's your unleash. I'd like a Crystallis up here for the damage. That's fine. And I think with this we might be able to worm our way out. We can't stop this one, I don't think. Pretty sure he always gets the corruption hit through. You could drain him, I guess. But it doesn't really help. I could drain Seraph, I guess, too. None of it does anything. He goes down here, he's at spell weakness 4. This glimmer saves me 1 more. So we got out of this at a much lower base corruption rate. We're at 6, and then I might make it if I draw a glimmer here. Yeah, okay. So we can get out of this at 6 corruption instead of... I think I was at like 27 or something, so this is quite a bit better. Undeniably. I killed that guy a little better too, huh? 36 regen. He's silenced for 2 more rounds, and we still don't win. What if I unleash? Isn't that funny? Isn't that something? Here's the thing, I might win because I've stalled Relentless out for a lot longer. So I might just stack up enough spell weakness to kill with Crystallis. But yeah, that goes to show you just how this plan actually plays into this boss. I have 5 rounds of silence to lead me off, but as soon as he gets to put up his corruption stacking, it's just over. Thankfully with 36, we are still not winning. Yeah, alright. Hey, I did everything I could, alright? This line is unwinnable. I think it is actually unplayable. I think you cannot stack regen into Corruption Seraph. It's really sad. It is like a hard counter to the cool game plan. But ultimately, I knew this wasn't going to be very good. I knew that Rejuvenating Sentient wasn't going to be that strong. I was a little more impressed than I expected to be with Rejuvenating Sentient, to be fair. But probably what you do with this champion is just pick Spikes and let it sit on the bottom floor as shitty Inferno Room, or pick Cultivate and let it sit on the bottom floor as shitty +1 draw. I don't think you can play Rejuvenate just because of how bad it is to stack. Although maybe into a different Seraph, right? But Rejuvenating into Dominion is just a hard loss. That's what I learned today. There's no counterplay. It's a shame. Nothing to be said, nothing to be done. You just can't do it. But, you know, we gotta try stuff out, I think. And I had already won with this clan combo anyway, so that's fine. I need to give Rejuvenating Sentient a chance. You can't just go, oh, well, that's probably bad because it was bad before. But, yeah, there's no way you can play stack regen into this Seraph. Any other Seraph, by the way, I would have like 15, 16 rounds of Relentless guaranteed from that regen. Like, that was really good in any other world. But, alas, I'm in sad reality. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.